are we worried about Jimmy G's trade market if we're ready to move on from him? The salary cap space is more important to me than the actual what we can sign in free agency or whatever comes of that. Like,
I agree.
We can't get a one for Jimmy. I don't think we can.
No.
Any viable place. Pittsburgh, and I thought this last year, I would rather have Jameis than Jimmy. Jameis has way higher upside than Jimmy. And I think if you put him in the Shanahan offense, which we saw him kind of playing well under Peyton, right?
Real quick, Jameis has upside. Jimmy doesn't. That's the distinction. Jimmy doesn't have upside. That was one of the things I said. No upside, can't win a Super Bowl, which makes him essentially a waste of time if you have a quarterback with upside on your team.
It makes him a backup.
Thank you. Thank you. And that's why there's no trade market for him. I mean, I keep hearing Niner fans tell me other teams that want him. I haven't heard any other fan base being like, oh, man, wait till we get Jimmy Garoppolo. Like,
no, as bad as Wentz was in Indianapolis, he has more upside still than Jimmy.
No question.
He probably will get another opportunity.
If you were Pittsburgh, who would you rather have, Jimmy in a trade or Carson Wentz on the free agent market?
Carson Wentz.
It's a no-brainer.
And why would I pay $26 million for Jimmy when I could probably get Wentz for 15?
Thank you.
And the Saints had Jameis for 5 last year.
Thank you.
And he was starting to play well.
Teddy Bridgewater can do 95% of what Jimmy does for like 10% of the cost.
It's not even a question. People are living in la-la land thinking another team is going to – they watched our team. We have everything but the quarterback. I have one more – I don't want to call it conspiracy theory, but you got me on this. I've been seeing a lot of Tampa fans talking about going all in for Deshaun Watson, right? And I am for Trey Lance starting, but if we can get Brady as a free agent versus having to give Tampa compensation, if they somehow swung to get Deshaun Watson, do you think they would release Brady and then that would maybe open up a door for him to come to
I don't think so. I think they would look at that as still an asset. They could get something.
You're right.
It's still an asset.
But what if he asked, hey, man, I won y'all a Super Bowl. I just want y'all to let me go. You think they still be like, nope?
Yeah. Or I mean, if he names his place, I mean, it's not like Tampa could really ask for much. Right. There's not much of a negotiation, so the Niners wouldn't have to give him much, theoretically.
And I got one more, and then I'm going to let you go. I think you're starting to win me over on the Kittle.
Makes a lot of sense, right?
It does make a lot of sense. I don't like to let go of all pro players, but like you said, Parcells or Bill Watts, whoever said that, and that's a case in every sport, not just football. You get rid of somebody while you can get value for them before you can't.
Because to me, if you wait one more year and he has another injury year, then you can't trade him. No one's going to want that contract. They're going to be like, man, he's injury prone. It's been 3 years in a row. He's almost 30. Nah. Now all of a sudden you can't trade him at all. This is, I think, your last opportunity.
And what market does a tight end really have as far as trade value anyway, no matter how good he is? I do know one thing that Shanahan had been trying to do. He tried to bid for Austin Hooper, and he's been trying to pair a tight end with Kittle. So I don't know.
You could have a group of 3 guys who are way cheaper than Kittle that kind of all, the blocker, the receiver.
Right.
Yep.
That makes sense.
How essential is Kittle the offense anymore? I mean, he's not – he's the third option in the passing game at best.
I'll say this. We did lose games when he was on the IR earlier this year. I don't know if that has nothing to do with him or not. It seems like when he doesn't play, there's a significant drop-off at his position. Now, can we find somebody to fill that gap between maybe him and what Dwelly or whoever can't bring? But it seems like when he's not out there, it does change our run scheme for whatever reason, or maybe how he blocks and releases. And I think he puts more pressure on the defense.
He's a good player. He still is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And so I don't know, man. That's going to be I don't think they're going to do it, but I don't think you're way off with that take.
I don't think they're going to do it because they're a family. All right. Good call.
All right, man.
See you.